Hello, Rena. It is way past time that I get my bulbs into the pot and outside in the cold. We've got to get our vernalization on before the spring, so now's the time. I'm doing this all in the kitchen. I hope the landlady doesn't mind. First, I'm going to put down something in the bottom to make sure that I've got some drainage, but not so much that the soil gets out. I got that in Paris. So now it's the bottom of a flower pot. Good job. Look at that, how beautiful. Dark, rich, and delicious. That's gonna grow me some beautiful flowers for spring. Okay, first we're gonna get a good little bit going at the bottom. This stuff is really moist too. Anybody out there have a problem with that word, moist? Now then, using the lasagna method that I was told by several of you, I'm going to start with our tulips on the bottom. Tulip oranje van Eyck. Hoogte normaal. Kind of like me. Ooh, yeah. Look at these beauties, huh? Make sure you put your nipple up, I was told. Putting them down in the soil, making sure they do not touch the pot or each other. I think that's the nipple. This one's a little malformed, hard to know exactly where the nipple is. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. I was a little nervous that the pot wasn't gonna be quite large enough, but it looks like it's gonna be perfect. Okay, sweet. Let's take a look at that. There we are. We got a nice little layer down there on the bottom. Nothing touching the pot, nothing touching each other. Gently cover with more of this moist black dirt. Oof, if I was a plant, I would want to grow in this kind of dirt. All right, now then, let's get into our narcissus. Candy princess! Once again, thank you so much for these beautiful bulbs. I love them so much. And the thought of having something coming up in the springtime, especially if it comes up orange, that makes me real happy. These are much less regularly shaped than our tulip nipples. Can I say nipple on TikTok? Nipple. Let's take a look at this part. Those are not quite as aesthetically pleasing as our tulip bulbs. I think we can all agree on that. And you know what? That's fine. Lots of folks and lots of things in their early stages are a little awkward and perhaps a little conventionally unattractive. Doesn't mean they can't grow up to be beautiful. I was a real heavy kid. Puberty was kind. Other school children were not. Now I live here and that's awesome. I should plant more often. Whenever the spring comes around, I may have to find somewhere to go so I can keep my hands in the dirt. This is delicious. Oh, I love this feeling. Isn't that great? I'm really excited about how these are gonna turn out in the spring. Yeah, we're getting it done. Love y'all.